So talk to me about the tour so far, and then we'll get into the songs that you played. But it's kind of an interesting mix of psychedelic and Lemonheads, because you have like the 80s and 90s thing going, and then you guys are kind of today, the contemporary. So talk to me about, you know.
What is the word for 2000? The teens? No, it's like the teens, is it?
You know, no one even says that. Like it was the 2000. I guess it's the 2010s, right?
I bet, yeah.
You should just call it the tens. It sounds better.
The tens is cool.
Yeah.
Band name.
The tens. Yeah. So what's it been like so far?
Great, really great. Yeah, we did the West Coast with just us and Psychedelic Furs, and then we had to go to Europe for a week and a bit to do our own shows, and then we came back and joined up with the Furs and the Lemonheads yesterday, and it's cool.
So this is only your second show with them then?
Uh-huh.
Cool. So let me ask you a question. I mean, there's kind of a, and I don't mean this as insulting because it's not meant that way, but like there is kind of a novelty with having an 80s band and a 90s band. Is it going to be a challenge, you think, for you guys? Like people are coming in to expect songs that they know extremely well from two different artists from two different decades, and then you guys come out there and perform songs from the 10s.
Yeah.
So is it extra challenging or not so much?
I don't think so. I mean, we played. We went down like pretty amazingly well with just the Furs on our own on the West Coast, and then last night was the same. The reaction was pretty insane, to be honest. And I also think we have a lot of people who come to see us who've seen us on Letterman or Conan or Hooters on the radio and stuff. So we're getting our own fans in as well, and it's cool.
Do you guys feel, I mean, you did bring up Letterman and Conan, do you guys feel like you've, I don't want to say made it, but do you feel like you're kind of about to just explode? Because I always am curious if bands know when they're about to explode or not. Because, you know, then you had the iTunes Song of the Week, and just like, I know Sirius XM started playing you guys pretty regularly. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're on the cusp or what?
I think we just noticed like it's one step at a time, you know, like first Letterman, and then we had iTunes Single of the Week, and then Conan, and then we sold out a show in New York and sold out a show in LA, so it's just a gradual process, and it's really encouraging to see it sort of snowballing.
What is the songwriting process for you guys? I mean, you played 2 songs for me before, and I'm just curious if you can tell me, you know, basically everyone has their part, I'm assuming?
It depends on the song. Some songs, I mean, I tend to do a lot of sort of the writing side, you know, on my own. Some of the songs have come out, like Champion, for example. That's a song that came out of a rehearsal, just a jam in a rehearsal, and then the rest of the song was written around that. Others like Blue Eyes and Beautiful World and stuff like that. They were just so quick to write. It was pretty much done within, you know, an hour, you know, 10 minutes to an hour.
Really?
So
wow.
It depends on the song. I know the songs like Drive and Dirty Little Secret were a process of, I thought they were done, and then we'd take it to rehearsal and it just wouldn't work, so then we'd start ripping it apart and reworking it live and stuff like that. And yeah, different songs have different processes. They all start from usually a late night with a bottle of my favourite Montepulciano. That's good timing. It's usually the king. Red wine is usually the king.
Red wine, yeah. So, talk to me a little bit. I know that you're going to be on this tour for a while, at least through the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens? Then you guys start up a headlining tour, or jump on another tour?
Well, we go to Germany for a bit after this, and we finish. And then it's pretty much Christmas time, and then it starts again. Yeah, it starts all over again next year. I guess we'll be looking at some point to start doing our own headlining tours and stuff.